Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our World of Work Resume Writing Bootcamp Workshop. This is part of our World of Work series, and we just want to give a shout out to Republic Bank, our sponsor, who has made this possible through the Power to Make a Difference program with Republic Bank. So let's have some love for Republic Bank in the chat. Today's session is going to be awesome. We have a fun interactive session this afternoon. And many of you all have been to our resume writing workshops. A few of you might have even had a one-on-one critique. So at this bootcamp, it's time for you guys to put your resume to the test. In this session, we're going to be going through your resume section by section, and you will have the opportunity to follow with your resume and make those changes. And most importantly, ask those questions. So we're going to be doing the questions throughout the session. So we want you to go ahead and put it in the chat, uh, or there's also the possibility of asking the question via your audio. So if you prefer to ask your question through your mic, all you have to do is raise your hand and our presenter will acknowledge you, and then you will be given the capability to unmute your mic. Another really exciting part of the session today also is some of you all are going to get the opportunity to have your resume critiqued by our facilitator this afternoon. And believe you me, you guys want to take advantage of this opportunity. We can't do every one, but hopefully we'll be able to do a few. So let me give you guys some instructions on how to go about doing that. We are going to be sharing a link in the chat where you can upload your resume. You can do that. We'll share it throughout the session, but it's in the chat right now. So if you have your resume ready, you can upload it. Just a couple of things for you to note. We will block out your contact information, so that's not going to be shared with everybody today in the session. And I also want you guys to know that this is a safe place, this is a safe environment. You don't have to worry about being embarrassed or getting somebody correcting some of these things, well, not really correcting, but just helping you to improve what you already have, right? So we all started somewhere and we're all here to learn together. You're probably going to teach us a few things with the questions that you all are going to be asking, and you're going to be learning from our facilitator here this afternoon. So really exciting session. And also we have a giveaway. One lucky winner is going to be able to have a one-on-one resume critique with our facilitator, Akeem Branford, here this afternoon. So you guys want to make sure and stick around till the end. That's my cue. That's how we're going to be picking our winners. Stick around to the end so that you could possibly be that lucky individual who gets that one-on-one critique with Akeem Branford. So we have a few sessions next week. Just let me just quickly point that out to you guys. We have our Wow Dress for Success, part of our interview preparation series. So you'll want to make sure and sign up for that. It's next week, Thursday. And we also have part of our career development month. We have our preparing for global opportunities. That's going to be next week, Friday. And that's also going to be an interesting session. You're going to be able to hear from some of our international stakeholders about global hiring opportunities and how you can prepare for that. So you want to look out for those sessions as well. So I think I've been talking enough, but without further ado, I want to just take the time to introduce our facilitator here this afternoon. Akeem Branford is our facilitator for today, and he's a seasoned HR professional with experience at all levels of human resource management and industrial relations. He's a successful entrepreneur who has built his business on respect, honesty, transparency, fair and ethical practice, professionalism, integrity, and commitment. So, guys, let's give Akeem a warm welcome this afternoon. as we bring him onto the floor to speak with you guys today.
Good day, everyone, and thank you so much for that introduction, Nandi. I will definitely go into a bit about myself so everyone will know a little bit more about me. But first and foremost, I want to thank everyone. I think we have about 42 people on today, so minus myself, 41 people. That's 41 young minds that wants to make sure that their resume is in top-notch form to be hired so that they can get hired and they're able to land the jobs of their dreams. So again, thank you everyone for joining me today. Today, my session is titled Resume Building, Your Window to the World. Now, I'm not here to teach you all resume building in terms of being an introductory session or anything like that. It's my assumption that, all of us would have had some sort of exposure to resume writing so that we would know what are the basics that we're supposed to do. So my job today as a qualified master resume writer is to make sure that you all have all those little fine tuning, those little things that we don't think about too much, but those are the things that separate us. The market is very, very tough. We're all aware of that. We all know that we're competing with people from all over the world all the time. So you want to give yourself that edge over another person who's applying as well. So I'll jump into just telling you all a bit about me. I am a certified international master resume writer, so I'm qualified to do this for you all today. I am the managing director of my own organization, so entrepreneurialism is definitely a big part of who I am. I'm based in New York City and Trinidad and Tobago. So I am in New York right now, hence the sweater. I'm a local, right? I have written over 1,000 resumes for people all over the world. So Canada, US, UK, all over. And I'm very passionate about people development. So that's why today I am here to assist you all to make sure that you all can produce a winning resume. For today, I will share my screen where you can now see my contact details. So my name is, everything is articulated there, so you all are able to see how to contact me. My website is my name, akeembranford.com. It's also branfordhrs.com. My number is there. If you all want to reach out to me to have a discussion, not a problem. You want to have your LinkedIn done, your resume done, not a problem. Now, the advice that I would give today is a masterclass in resumes. It's not to tell you anything different than you already know, but well, definitely tell you some things that will be a little bit different. But I would tell you things to leverage what you already have. Right? So I know you all would already have the great resume fundamentals, all of the really great points, but hopefully today I would have given you all a little bit more, right? So that you all can go forward, right? Nandi, kindly help me.
We can definitely share a couple. We're going to see if we could share at least 2 resumes and go through. And we're going to share our evaluation in the link. If you do have to leave, if you have a class, please, stay if you can. Akeem is going to go into real, actual resumes that we have here, right? So we can go ahead and put that eval in the chat. And I'm going to start off with just give me 1 second as I bring up our first resume that we are going to be, I hope everyone can see the screen share. Akeem, we have blocked off
perfect, yes,
their information. But it still kind of gives you an idea of what their header looks like. This is actually Ravina's resume. So if Ravina is here, I should have probably found that out first. If Ravina is here, she can.
Yes, she's here.
Okay, awesome. So I don't know if you have any.
If we're going to critique it, yes.
Well,
So,
yeah, throw out some suggestions and Ravina will also ask. Yeah.
Does the person have any questions first, or they want me to get into it? No question. Please don't call me sir. My name is Akeem. All right, great. So the document is simple and clean, but there are some things in here that I would like to have you work on, right? So your skills bank, it's okay. 12 skills is okay, right? Is it fantastic? Is it, oh my God, I need to meet this person? But you can beef it up a little bit more, right? So what field are you in? You're an administrative assistant, customer service representative. I would like to see that you can plan. I would like to see planning and coordinating in here. I would like to see research. Excellent. So you have research in there. I would like to see that, in all honesty, the list is a bit generic. I would like to see a little bit more technical areas. So let me see what you're studying. You're doing a bachelor's of law. So bring in some of your legal experience or your legal training in terms of your studies in there, so you're able to understand the thing. Can you understand things like tortious liability? Are you able to discuss things like conveyancing? What is your pet areas of law? So what are you selling? Are you selling that you're just an admin person? No, you want to sell that you're an admin person with a legal slant. So you want to sell your pet areas. What did you get A's in UE during, while you were there? What were the things you were super good at that you're now passionate about? So I want to see that you're able to articulate that in your skills bank. So you have wasted a little bit of space by putting MS Word, MS Excel, and PowerPoint. Just put MS Suite. So that takes up 2 words rather than 3 lines of your skills listing, right? Scroll up a bit. Let me see. There's no no, sorry, scroll back up. I didn't see any objective or professional summary. So I would guess that this person is a professional with at least 1 to 5 years experience. I got her. So I'd like to see an objective up there, right? Put in an objective, 3 to 4 lines, because I want to know what you're good at and what you're looking, what are your aspirations in the objective, right? Now, your professional experience, I'm seeing that you were a transcriber and you were an admin assistant, but you need to keep your naming convention consistent. So just as you put the month there, June to August 2021, I want you to do the same going down. So admin assistant, January 2019 to January 2021. UE, September 2019 to September 2022, but you shouldn't end at the 2022. Well, what you should do here, under education, you put the degree that you're pursuing first. So you put Bachelor's of Laws, and next stage you put currently pursuing, then you put UE. Your education is UE, yes, your qualifications is your degree, but I want to make sure that you're highlighting you and not UE. Highlight you, highlight what you are doing. So highlight your degree first, then the school, then currently pursuing, then the school, right? Just like you did for your employment history. Prior to that, Naprima Girls, Cape Units, well, you explained all your stuff, not a problem. Activities, well, don't put I was the leader of the rowing club, but the position you held, president of lead, make sure your language is not coming across like childlike, because if you ask a child what they did, they'll tell you I was the leader. But if you're seeing a professional resume, you would see leader of the, is it rowing or reading? Reading. The font is super tiny, right? The Indian Cultural Club, and played nationally through the badminton club. So you could say this differently. You could articulate this part differently, because this can speak to volunteer experience, right? So if you're involved in the Indian Cultural Club, what were you involved in that? What position were you in? So think about, as I said before, value. What am I selling? What values is bringing to the employer? So put whatever skill you got from that and state it as that, rather than just as involved in it, right? Certificates. Take out the word issued. So the certificates will, you have an online marketing fund, right? Yeah, that's certificates is fine, but I would have put your certificates, I would put that higher up, but that's fine if it's there. That's not a problem. Courses, you did something at Udemy, right? Ministry of Youth Development National Services 2021. Your margins are not clean in this. So you have is your, I don't know if you didn't tab it properly, but it's not lining up neatly. So I'm not seeing the issued lined up and then the 2021 line up and then 2017, 2015, 2014. It's not lined up, so it doesn't look neat. And these are little things you have to be careful with in your resume, right? Volunteer experience, that's fine. And you didn't put you didn't put a reference list. If you are um, putting references, just you can put available upon request, or you can put people's names, but it's not something you should really leave out at this stage in your career, because you want to make sure you have it in there so that you can show that you have people that can vouch for you as a professional. So as this one, just noted. Okay, no problem, Ravina.
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Ravina. I hope that was helpful to you. I think we can do maybe one more resume.
Dominic, no, 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 please. If you give me 2 seconds, Nandi. Dominic, I don't want anybody feel bad about their resume, right? Please note that probably because I work a lot with a lot of executives and I work with people who are at that level where they want the best resume possible, right? So the things I share with you all today are just things to give you an edge. Please know that the common, normal, everyday people will know the things that because I'm highly trained in this. So the things that I'm telling you all are things that will give you that edge. So don't feel bad at all, at all, at all. You're getting this for free. Right? And you're getting it where you can make the corrections and you can sit down and edit your document. I did not have these type of classes in my days. I can tell you that there was no one teaching resumes in my days. There was just people telling you how bad you were and to do better. All right. So, I don't want you feeling bad, Dominic. And what you can do, you have my information, reach out to me. We can have a conversation on your resume and you can be able to edit your document. Thank you, Nandi.
Yes, Dominic, don't feel bad. We all started somewhere. Somebody had to tell each and every single one of us how to do it the right way. So, and that's what this session is for. So if we could get that gallery view, tech team, I would appreciate that. So we could just do some quick screenshots and then we can, okay, I'm seeing it in the messages. We have it. So we're going to go on to our next resume. Well, let me first find out. I have some private questions coming in.
No problem.
People want their resume to be shown, but they don't want their names. What I would say is we have the
if you want I wouldn't even call the person's name as well. So you don't need to. I don't need to know who resume it is really, unless you want to reach out to me after and we could talk. But just how that person before was able to, feel cool with. I mean, Ravina, you're a strong girl. I hope that my critique was constructive to you and it's not punitive at all, at all, at all.
Okay, so I'm going to share another resume. Sure. So this one is sort of in the Canva family. Not to, but again, guys, it's a safe place. Do not worry about it. I'm going to share this one and Akeem will be able to, because I know a lot of us probably thinking about Canva, so Akeem is going to be able to, or have a Canva resume, so Akeem is going to be able to kind of point out some of the reasons. So let me go ahead and share.
Oh, green, no.
So just to say, I know the header is blocked off, so you may not be aware, but the font is sort of like a big, bold font. The name is taken up straight across the page.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to politely and respectfully tell this person that green is the current color of a political party in Trinidad. So green is not a resume fitting color. So I would advise that you use a different color than green, right? I like the gray. I like the gray on one side and the um, other side. It's an excellent use of real estate, right? I love the maximization of the real estate where it's to the point where it's professional but not overbearing, right? Your professional background, a charismatic, hardworking, young something in search of job experience during summer holidays. Respectfully, I'd like to let you know that Trinidad does not have summer. All right, we don't have summer in the Caribbean. So I would like that you be mindful of the use of correct terminologies for the Caribbean. So if you're looking for part-time employment, then articulate that. You're looking for part-time employment. Your skills, professional in MS Office Suite, excellent written and or can you increase the size a little bit? It's super tiny. Outstanding time management. Okay, so
Sure,
what
give
you've
me a
described
second.
here, two of them would be in your power skills listing, one of them would be in a skills bank. So looking at this resume, I don't know what I'm hiring you to do or what you're doing. Why hire? Because there's a question, why hire you over others? So in this document, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna pay you for. So I'm gonna look at your experience, innovation leadership. Oh no, sorry, innovation internship. So you're an internship in the, I guess, innovation division. I'm not, you see, it's really super unclear, right? Technical division. What did you do in the technical division? So here's the problem, right? You highlighted the division and not what you did. So I don't know what you did in National Commercial Bank. You put innovation internship, right? Then below that, you put technical division. But what did you do in the technical division? Below that, HR division, accounts department. What did you do there? So highlight the position rather than the division, right? So make that little change. Um, Activities and club involvement. Um, Second violinist. Okay, what type of job are you applying for? Are you applying for a job in a business? Because some of these things doesn't add value. So the violinist position, the violinist experience from 5 years, it doesn't add value. It doesn't, it's not a sellable point. You playing the violin, you're not playing the violin at work, right? But you're doing your bachelor's in chemical engineering. So I want you to tailor make your resume more to an engineer to your field. So I like some of what you have here in terms of the honor society. That is really good. Rotaract, that speaks to professional involvement. Honor society, member of the Sixth Form Association. Those things are, you can sell those. But the violinist stuff, that's personal. I would say no. UE Rover Scout Crew, I would say no. Rotaract, yes. JSAT, yes. But highlight what you've done. Are you the VP? Are you the PRO? What you're doing there? Just articulate it and you'll be fine. Scroll down a bit, please. Is that the end of it?
Nope, we have more. I think yeah, it's just one page.
Right. So the volunteerism is good. You I want you to put the position though, not the organization up front. Put what you were. You a volunteer? Were you what did you what position you were at the pharmacy, right? Okay, and then the other side, Immaculate Conception High School. This thing, yeah. I would say not to put all of these things, right? I want you to really rework this resume and look more at what you're selling. Look more at that. I want you to change up your whole ideology here. I mean, your distinctions are cute. Your distinctions are really, really very, very cute. Love it. But I want you to think about what you're selling to the employer in terms of what you can do, right? And then, well, come out of the Canva world, please. So we're moving on to the next resume, Nandi. That's one that you pulled up.
Yes, we are moving on. Give me one
Perfect.
second. I'm going
Sure.
to change my screen share. You should be seeing the new one.
Yes, I am. But it's really
Okay.
super tiny. Is there a way anyway you can increase it on the bottom
Yes,
right hand side? Yeah.
I absolutely
A little
can.
more. Right, perfect. So a third year geomatics engineer, love it. Major at the geomatics major at the University of the West Indies with a GPA of, okay, you didn't need to put a GPA, right? Exceptional team building and communication skills, eager to get technical expertise, to get acclimated to the world of work, and to have, it's a mouthful. It's long, right? You could have broken this up, right? Is your third year your final year of this degree, Nandi? Do you know if the third year is the final year or is there a fourth year?
Some
Okay.
students, some students, they have
Oh,
an
it
additional year,
varies.
depending. Yeah.
Okay. So if it's your final year, what you can put is final year student pursuing no final year geomatics engineer major, um and change this up. This is not bad, but it's not wow in me. I'm not like, ooh, I want to meet this guy. I want to make sure that I can talk to him about the things he's doing. So geomatics is not a everyday thing that everybody knows about. So you want to make sure that when you're talking about these type of specialized fields, that you just be mindful of the fact that you are the expert and not the other person. So you want to break down these things a little bit in there. I don't know if you have a minor as well. You could have put it, right? Um, but the objective could be changed and be made better. This about me section is not necessary. It's a lot of space. I don't think you need the about me section. If you want, you can take it out. Professional affiliation as well, you can take out. At a young age, I became involved in my community, joining the, okay, and therefore the responsibility of, okay, I would say this is deeply personal. Whoever it is, this is deeply personal. I would not put it unless you're able to state, having been involved in community activities, I am able to, oh, well, look, you have a line here on it, fostering communication and fellowship, but you could sell this differently and you could sell it better. So, but if you're not able to do that and you don't want to do it, these two paragraphs should come up. All right. During my time at Naparima College, take out NC. I participated in several clubs. What did you, okay. So I'm guessing the NC means Naparima College in the lines. It's Naparima College Interact Club, Naparima College IT Club. All right, so take out all those Naparima colleges, take out all those NCs, and just put member of Interact Club, IT Club, Chess Club, and Geography Club. But as I said, transferable skills. What did these clubs teach you? So it taught you volunteerism. It taught you what? What did it teach you? Leadership. What did it teach you? What do you bring into the organization because of these clubs? Right? Relevant work experience from July. I pursued an internship. Company. Okay, so your work history should be a little bit more structured. So you're gonna put internship, KS&P Limited, June, July 2017, and I want you to put at least 4 things below there. So you developed competency with AutoCAD, developed structural engineering skills, and put it a little bit more structured. So this little paragraph thing, change it into something a little more structured. Intern, KPNS Limited, the time period, and about 4 or 5 bullet points below it. Right?
Okay, so that's the end of the resume. I don't know if you saw the question in the chat. Another violinist who's a principal violinist, she was asking,
what if I mention it or highlight it with my leadership experience? When you say principal violinist, are you the person who plays the big one in the front, or are you the head of all the violinists?
What does that's what it means. Yeah,
it means you're the head of all the violinists. Okay, yeah. Well then what you can show is the things that you do as head violinists. So you plan the sessions, you would manage this, you would articulate, so fix up how you package that. You could do it, but you got to make sure you package it in such a way that you're saying, okay, because of this, I can do this, and this is what I'm bringing to your company. All right, Jamie, how you can reach out to Jamie? You want to hire me? Reach out to me. Jamie, well, submit your resume, of course. Block out your name, so I'll be able to show some comments your way.
Okay. I think she means I think she means after the session, we have time to do maybe one more
Not a
resume.
problem.
I'm going to share my screen.
Okay, so Samantha has a question in the chat. She said, I wasn't in the session for a bit, so I'm not sure if it was touched on, but with other educational certificates. Samantha, I'm expecting a little bit of punctuation in here. This is university level, right? I wasn't in the session for a bit, comma, so I'm not sure if it was touched on, but with other education certificates be under the education section. I would say separate them, all right? Because professional development certifications would, by extension, form a part of your education, but just for in the interest of highlighting it differently, for instance, if you're a management professional or if you're someone who's pursuing a degree, that type of thing, and you're doing something like PMP, guys, PMP is a really excellent thing to do. Right? Once you can manage a project, you get paid very well. That's something you separate because you want to highlight it so the employer sees it, in a better light. So Nandi, you can go ahead.
Yep.
Coursera stuff. Put Coursera stuff under skills. Okay.
I'm going to increase the size view.
Please. Yeah. Super tiny.
That's fine, or?
Yeah. So once again, I'm seeing this exact same error being made where people are putting the school first and then the thing. So I want you to put your degree first. Put your degree first, Bachelor in Economics, open brackets, currently pursuing, close brackets, right? And I notice people keep ending at 2022. Just put currently pursuing. Don't put the, no need to put the year on that side. St. George's College, CAPE and CSEC levels, you should probably articulate full CXC and CAPE certificate because, just in the interest of clarity. You can go down.
All right, give me 1 second.
No problem, take your time.
I lost my position.
All right, perfect. So internship at Judo, right? Your margins are a bit off as well, but that's okay. Assisted in developing a corporate sponsorship package, and yeah, your margins are off. So you see Judo TT ends under the first 20 in 2020, right? So it needs to go straight to the end of the page. Your margins need to line up, right? Internship at Micro Software Designs Limited, tested software to assess user friendliness and potential bugs. I'm sure you did a little more than that while you was there for July and August. So you want to put a couple more points, right? And then you have a whole bunch of space before you put volunteer experience. You want to move that up a little bit. Tutored my neighbor's son in I would not put that way. I would say volunteer experience, tutoring, put community work. All right. It's your neighbor's son, yes, but just put community work, tutoring, yeah. Leadership, rugby captain. You were the rugby captain, okay. Personal skill. What's a personal skill? New terms, boy. Okay. But these are skills that you should put in your skills bank. I didn't see a skills bank on top. Could you scroll back, Andy? Let me see if there was a skills bank on top. Did I miss it? Yeah, so there's no skills bank. So no sellable points. So you want to get some skills in there, right? Scroll back down, please. Okay, so your references. If you're gonna put these, if you're gonna put references, put their positions. So if James is a doubles man, James Sandy, doubles man, 790. Continue. Dr. Dale Jogi, right? Self-employed doctor. And Monica Ramdial, if Monica is a snow cone vendor. So Monica Ramdial, snow cone vendor, 663, and her information, right? But I want your headings to be just a little bit more pronounced. So whoever this is, just make sure that your um, headings are a little bit bigger than your regular size font. So if this is like an 11, make your font size at least a little bigger than it so it stands out a little bit more. Chantal said, is it possible to do another resume after this one? I would upload. You can do, yes, you can definitely do your resume. Um, yes, you can definitely do another resume after this. Yeah.
We do plan to have boot camps in the future. So
Yes, yes, yes,
you
yes.
never know. Students, look out for that information. And also just to say, the information that Akeem shared with us, information shared in previous sessions, sometimes they may be slightly different to each other. There are numerous ways to approach a resume. It's a very individual document. So it's not that anybody is right or necessarily wrong, right? It's about making the right decision for you, right? And getting that guidance as we got from Akeem this afternoon on possibilities in terms of improving your resume, right? So I want to thank Akeem, for staying the length of time. The students want to thank you guys for coming out. Really appreciated the session this afternoon, your feedback, your interactive, way of delivering it all was quite good, and we are very grateful. So, just want to say thank you again. And that's our session for this afternoon. Happy Friday. Happy weekend, folks. Enjoy it. I know a lot of you all have assessments and coursework and different things looming ahead of you. So, best of luck with all of that, students. And that ends our session.